What it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Moose what? Let's kick it.
Yeah. Hey. Moose on the loose, showing up to the party. Got 4 or 5 dudes in the room, so we party. The Moose go up to the DJ stand. Everybody stand up, they gon' clap their hands. We pulling up to the wedding and the Moose still loose. He the one, he the boy, and he 2-step too. Got this music in tune. Yeah. Running DJ, keep the party cool. Ain't nobody going home, they been jumping on their feet. Party to the beat, we gon' party every week. And this Moose still on, we gon' party every week. Yeah, long as he gon' be the DJ.
Okay, so today we're going to discuss something real quickly. I've noticed when I was on YouTube this morning and I clicked on a DJ that I follow. And I noticed something that was odd. And I wanted to explain even before YouTube, I know better. So let me show you this one. This is before YouTube. Notice the speaker placement notice where the speakers were. Notice where the speakers are placed. Okay, so here you have the speakers to the sides of the table. Now the speaker is only 3 foot tall, so you kind of get the idea that that they need to be basically they need to be taller, but that's not the point. Look, notice where they're sitting. They're sitting to the front. Now notice the date on the picture. The date on the picture is 2/24/18. Now this is my very first wedding that I did, that I decided to take a picture of my setup. I've been DJing since 2014 with that same setup, and this was actually my very first wedding that I did. I was doing parties and stuff like that. So that's basically my first setup. Now, over time, my setup improved. Check out this next setup. Okay, so this next setup is actually at a party in Killeen, Texas. Notice the lights. I'm learning everything now. The speakers are still right on the side, and still 3 foot speaker stands. Now, I got a lot of compliments from DJing this party. This is before I started doing reviews, so nobody got. I didn't get reviews for this party. I didn't start doing reviews until later on. So this party was the same year as the other one. But notice the table scrim. It's gotten a lot better. So the table scrim's starting to get better. So then check out my next setup. This is at a quinceanera that I did. I wanted to show you the table and where the light setup is, and why the different colors of the scrims is because I didn't have all white. I didn't buy 3 white scrims. I only bought 2. So it was a white-black setup. But notice the speaker stands are glowing green, which matched the lights that they had around the room. So they had like a green glow. So that was the setup number, the setup that I just did recently before I got the new table. Now check out the new table. This is a wedding that I did with the new table. Check it out, man. That thing looks sharp. Notice the tape. If you notice, it's kind of blue, which it is. It's blue tape that I used on the floor. The reason I use painter's tape and not gaffer's tape is because I was in a gentleman's home and my son pulled out the big old roll of gaffer's tape, and the guy's like, no, I don't want you using that on my floor. But what I do have some tape that you can use on my floor. And he gave us a roll of painter's tape. And I've been using painter's tape ever since. The reasoning behind that is, one, painter's tape doesn't leave no residue. And I'm sorry, gaffer's tape does leave a little bit of residue. But I use painter's tape. I've been using it. The reason is because you can put painter's tape on a wall and you can pull it off and it won't bring the old paint off the wall. So now gaffer's tape doesn't do the same thing. It doesn't leave a residue or anything like that. But I prefer painter's tape over gaffer's tape because of the price. And not only that, I've had one situation where it didn't want to stick, but that's okay because I know proper management how to fix it and make it work. So that being said, that's that. So those are the different setups, and I wanted to show you speaker placement. Oh, this is my last setup. Notice the sub where it sits. Now, the sub is in the middle of the two tops, and the reasoning behind that is simple. When you put the sub on the side or one side, they're not going to get the sound that they want. You have to put the sub in the middle if you only have one sub. And notice my sub is an 18-inch sub. So, putting it to one side, you can put it backwards on the wall and the corner, and you can do all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of different things that you can do and different methods that you can use to make your sub sound good. But my suggestion is putting it in the middle of your speakers. Put it in the middle, between the two speakers. If you're using whatever you use is your decision, but my suggestion is if you're using speakers in the sub, put the sub in the middle, and if you're not using a sub, I recommend you get one, because your sound, at one point, you'll understand this if you know what I'm talking about. Once you start using a sub, or you use a sub, you won't go backwards. I can guarantee that. Now, smaller parties, I don't use the sub. I don't use a sub because all I have to do is push the buttons in on my speakers and excuse me, and they can throw a little more bass than normal. So there you have it. Proper speaker placement. Make sure that you don't put them on the wall behind you. Make sure you put them beside you or in front of you a little bit. So I hope this video is understandable and you can understand it. I will be doing a video here shortly on Bluetooth and the sound and how far I can go with it. So I'll be on the lookout for that video. That's going to be happening as soon as the weather permits. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. Go on and smash that like button. And check out these two videos right here. And peace out.